A couple of months ago, I was sent this security camera so I could test it out, and it's really cool. This is made by AOSU, and I actually have several AOSU cameras around my property so I can get notifications for certain areas of my home. Before I install this outside, I like to set it up first to make sure everything is working. Comes with this mount so you can install this easily, and then the camera goes on nice and easy. Has this power cord and some mounting screws. Underneath, you've got your reset button, a slot for a micro SD card. Here is the spotlight that goes around the camera. So I will go ahead and plug in the power. I've already got the AOSU app installed, but you'll need to install that if you don't have it installed. And when it went to add a new device, it already recognized the device. So let's go ahead and add that. It will ask for your Wi-Fi SSID and password.
Connecting to your Wi-Fi network. It may take a moment. Please wait for a while.
Wow, that was like really quick.
Save settings successfully.
Looks like the camera's going through, checking things out. PTZ security camera, I'll leave it at that. And I'm already getting a notification. Cool. So you can sign up for a free trial for cloud storage. I'm just going to pop in an SD card. So let's skip this. And there's already a firmware update. So let's go ahead and do this. So I will install an SD card for some local storage. I go to about device and format memory card. Well, the camera is working. Let's see what we can do. It looks like it is auto tracking me. So if I move, it will follow me automatically. We can turn on a light. Ooh, there we go. Nice bright light. And we can control how dim or bright we want it. It's really nice. Hello. I can get feedback. We can do the alarm. We can turn tracking on or off. So right now it's not going to track me. If I turn tracking on, then it will start tracking me. We can also calibrate it. It does this by default when you first plug it in. And it has cruise mode. So right now we've got auto cruise. You can do panoramic cruise, or you can do spot cruise to do certain areas, and you can predetermine which areas you want it to cruise in. And then you can also set a cruise period. The nice thing about this is you can detect human activity. You got intrusion. So if someone comes in a certain area, you can set an alarm to go off. You can set it to detect a vehicle like a car. And like intrusion, you can set a parking guard. So if a car comes within a certain area, you can set an alarm for that. You can even set it if someone comes onto your lawn with their dog. My wife is going to love that. So that's quite a bit. For surveillance settings, you can set motion detection. You can detect human, animals, or vehicles to notify you when one of those things show up. Here's where you can set the notifications. You can set it immediately, or you can set a group of notifications. Here's where you can set your notifications. You can set it to notify you immediately if something shows up, or it has an intelligent mode where you can specify the events you want it to notify you. When you go to cloud recording, it gives you options for payment and for what you want to choose, or you can go to local recording mode and you can record everything or just record by event. I will save space and record by event. You can also set quality of the video. You can turn the lights on, manual lighting hour. You can choose how bright you want the lights to come on when it detects motion and how soon you want it to turn off. You can have a scheduled sleep mode as well, and you can display this on one of your smart devices if you want to do that. Right now I'm in the garage, so this is great. This helps me monitor when my wife leaves or when she comes back home or when my kids come in the garage and things like that. You'll notice this camera moving back and forth. It tracks, so if I move over here, it's gonna follow me around. Hey camera, and it will just keep following me wherever I go. Kind of creepy just to have a camera following you everywhere you go, but it works really, really well. Now setting it up is very easy. The app, I like the app, sends you notifications when someone comes into view. It even recognizes cars, so it sends notification for parking spaces. Overall, I really like the app. When you see a video you want to save, you can easily save it on your app and you can have it on your phone. It's also great to have a history of all the events. Now here's something I want to point out. The reason that this is in the garage is because this is powered with a normal plug that you would put in an outlet. So if you want this to set up outside your home, you can absolutely do that, but you'll need to have an outlet outside your home somewhere. I've got an old weird home, so I don't have that luxury. So that's why it's in the garage, is because you do plug it into an outlet. That's something you need to be aware of. One other thing that I think is important to be aware of, I do have this in my garage. Now I had notifications turned on for a while, but it kept on notifying me that my car was in the garage. I'm like, yes, I know that my car is parked in my garage, but it would keep on notifying me because this is kind of designed to notify you when probably other vehicles are in your space. So I do have those notifications turned off, but I still get the notifications when someone walks back and forth. I'm very happy with the image quality. The app I think is fantastic overall. It does work really well. But for me, the important thing to be aware of is just that you will need an electrical outlet. I think this cord is probably about 6 to 10 feet long. But hopefully this video helped. Thanks for watching.